During this tutorial, I would like to demonstrate the different options for deleting forms or their instances. Different scenarios would likely dictate which option you might want to use. We will start with the option to delete specific individual instances of a form. With the form selected, drill down to see all instances of the form. Select the instance that you want to delete and click the Delete button. It's really as simple as that. So let's now look at different options for deleting forms or instances. We shall start by returning to the Forms dashboard and selecting the form. With the form selected in the dashboard, you will see the Delete button. Pressing this button will not delete the form immediately, but will provide you with 5 different options. The first option is to delete the form completely, and as a consequence, all versions of the form and all instances too. Ordinarily, this would only be used to remove a form that will not be needed again. Do note, however, that if you delete a form by mistake, you can still recover it by using the Undo button in the dashboard, but only before you next log out of PerfectForms. The second option will only be enabled if a mobile version of the form is completed and active. The mobile feature does require an extra license. When the option is available, it will allow you to delete the current mobile form only, but the desktop version and all instances will be preserved. Once again, this deletion can be reversed by using the Undo button in the dashboard, but only before you next log out of PerfectForms. Another option is to delete previous versions. All previous versions of the form and all instances will be deleted, leaving you with the latest version as the only version of the form. This type of deletion would normally be recommended once you have fully tested your form and are ready to publish it as a production form for the first time. That way, you can start at version 1. Once your form is in production, you normally wouldn't want to use this option again, due to it deleting all instances of the form. Next, the option to delete previous mobile designs only, and once again, this is only enabled if a mobile version of the form is completed and active. This option will keep the latest mobile design, but will delete previous mobile versions. All form instances and desktop designs will not be deleted. The final option is to delete draft instances. Draft instances can be used for testing different versions of your form prior to publication. This topic is covered in more detail in the testing and version control tutorial, so do take a look at that if you haven't done so already. Do be aware that the option to delete a form or its instances rests with the form owner only.